Hello, Jordan Wood, running for U.S. Senate. Thank you, UAW, Maine grad workers, for inviting me here today. In this campaign, I've thought a lot about my grandmother, who passed away a couple years ago at 96. Because she was born into rural poverty in the South, she always knew which party was on her side and which party was fighting for families like ours. And she knew what Democrats achieved with FDR and LBJ and the social reforms that brought progress and lifted our family out of poverty into the middle class. She had 5 children, all of which went to college. They became teachers and nurses and joined unions. We always knew it was organized labor and the Democratic Party that fought for us, and people have forgotten that, but it's not their fault, it is the Democratic Party's fault. What you're fighting for today, for me, it's something that's very real. When I was born in Lewiston, my mom had to leave the workforce to provide childcare for my twin brother and I. But when I was 3, she had to go back to work because the church my dad served couldn't afford to give our family health care. What we did in that moment of crisis, my mom got a union job. She got a job as an ed tech, a job that provided health care for our family in a moment of need. And it's important to remember that was not out of charity. That was because workers organized. People stood up, they demanded a livable wage. They demanded benefits that let them have a family. In this campaign, I'm often asked what gives me hope about the future in this moment of despair for our democracy. And I often say, young people's renewed commitment and faith in organized labor. Because this is so important to democracy. Democracy does not achieve social progress on its own, but organized labor and unions have been critical in this fight all along. And to see so many young people understanding that and knowing how we achieve power and control in this system is that we fight back and we organize. So thank you all so much for being here. Thank you for letting me join you. And let's get a fair contract now!